So we are looking at percent word problems, and these are the forms you should expect the questions to come in. So we're going to be crushing each one of them right away. The first one says, what is 20% of 25? What is 20% of 25? So solution, 20% of 25. This can be written as, we already know that our off is times, so we say 20 over 100 times, let's use the dot, and then over 1. So this 0 cancels, 2 here is 1 and 2 here is 5, 5 here is 1 and 5 here is 5. So our final answer is what? 5. Very easy. The second question says, what percent of 70 is 28? What percent of 70 is 28? So first of all, the percentage is unknown. I like to write it this way, it's more clear and straightforward and understandable. So we have x percent of 70 equals 28. This can be further written as, remember our off is multiplication, but I like to use that dot. So equals 28. Next, this multiplied by x will give us 7x all over 100, okay, all over 10. The first 0 has been cancelled, equals 28 over 1, cross multiply. We have 7x equals 28 times 10. Divide both sides by 7, and we have our x to be 7 here is 1, 7 into this is 4. 4 times 10 is 40%. Why is it in percent? Because that's what we were asked. It was a percentage that was unknown, so 40%. So we move further to the third question. The third question says, 20% of what number is 45? 20% of what number is 45? So let's interpret the question. So 20% of what? Of x is 45. Okay, so this is 20 over 100 dot, so 20% of x equals 45. The 0 cancels, and we have 2 here is 1, 2 here is 5. So we have 1 over 5 dot x equals 45. And so this is x over 5 equals 45 over 1. Cross multiply, you have x to be 5 times 5, 25, carry 2, 5 times 4, 20 plus 2, 22. So we have our answer to be 225. Very easy. The next question says, which is number 4, this is the first, this is the second, and this is the third question. So the fourth question says 33 is 30% of what number? So I'm going to write it just as the question is stated. 33 is equal to 30% of x. You see that? So let's work. 30 over 100, this 0 cancels, dot x, right, is equal to 33. So this will be 3x over 10 over 1, cross multiply, and then we have 33 times 10 equals 3x. You divide both sides by 3, and you have 11 here. So therefore our x is 110. Simple. So the last question says 15 is what percent of 60? 15 is what percent of 60? 15 is what percent? So we're looking for the percentage of 60. You see that? So 15 is equal to x over 100 dot 60. This 0 cancels this one. So we're left with 15 equals 6x over what? Over 10. So this is over 1, cross multiply. You have 6x equals 15 times 10. So 6x equals 15 times 10. You divide through by 6, and you have 3 here is 2, 3 here is 5, 2 here is 1, 2 here is 5. So we're left with 25%, because we were asked what percent. So your answer has to end in what percentage. So if you found this video very helpful, please do well to subscribe to this channel. Make sure you help me share those videos so it can get to every other person that would need a clear explanation of the different forms of percent word problems. Okay, and drop your questions, drop your comments, give this video a big thumbs up, and I'll see you in my next one. Thank you for watching, and bye.